So today I wanted to do a makeup tutorial for you guys, and instead of the normal black or gray smoky eye, I decided to change it up a little bit and do a navy smoky eye for you guys. So let's get started. The foundation I decided to use today is my Revlon Photo Ready foundation in the color 004 Nude. So I'm just going to squirt it on the back of my hand. With a Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm going to just kind of put it all over my skin and then go back and buff it all in. This is a pretty medium coverage foundation as well. And I have been breaking out a little bit just in the past few weeks, so this will help cover up any spots I have. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer, which is Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer in the color Medium Beige. I'm going to use this for both my blemishes as well as my under eye circles. You want to put concealer wherever you have redness. So right now I have a little bit of redness right on the corners of my mouth and right on the edge or on the little creases around my nose. Then I'm going to use a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush just to blend this all in. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Just going to put that right on my lid and then blend it in. And since we're doing such a dramatic eye, it's really a good idea to put on eyeshadow primer just so halfway through your day or through your evening you don't find that your eyeshadow has either faded or has fallen below your lash line and kind of made you look like you have a black eye. That's not a good look. And what inspired me to do this blue smoky eye for you is a new palette that I actually got from Laura Mercier, which is the Pro Artist palette for the eyes. And there's one color in here that's just gorgeous. It's this color right here, and it's called Deep Night. It's just such a beautiful color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pack that color directly right onto my eyes. I'm going to use a MAC 239 brush to do that with. Right on there. So now that I've finished pretty much filling in my lids with the blue eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC 217 brush and just blend it out. I'm going to blend it out on the edge, not the whole thing. Now to give my eyes a little bit of definition, I'm going to use this kind of charcoal gray black color right here. The color is Rich Coffee. And I'm going to use just pretty much a domed crease brush, and I'll go right in my socket and I just redefine it a little bit. Since I have blue all over my eyelid, I want to redefine my eyelid all over again. And then using a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend that into the blue a little bit. And now I'm going to go back to that same MAC 239 brush that I was using to put the eyeshadow on originally. Taking the same exact eyeshadow, and I'm just going to draw a lower lash line. So I have to apologize. My camera messed up and it's about an hour later. However, I have not done anything else with my makeup, so will continue where we just left off. And now I'm going to line my other lower lid with the same blue eyeshadow. Now I thought it'd be fun to add a little bit of fun blue color to your navy smoky eye look, and I'm going to use Rimmel London's Cool Blue Eyeliner. Looks like that. And I'm going to use this just on my waterline. And to line my upper lid, I'm going to use CoverGirl's Perfect Blend eye pencil, and the color this is in is Basic Black. Now for mascara, I'm going to use L'Oreal's Voluminous Original Mascara, and I'll do just a few coats on each section. The inner, the middle, and the outer areas of my lashes. And I'll do the lower lashes as well. Now I want to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit, so I'm going to use my Smashbox Brow Tech in Cream Eyeliner palette. And I don't know the color, but I'm going to use this color right there just to fill in any gaps that I have. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques brow brush to do that. Now I usually use my Anastasia brow pencil, and that really is my favorite. However, I'm trying to venture out a little bit and try other things. I've had this palette though for a while, and this is what I used prior to finding Anastasia's brow pencil. And this is nice, but I still prefer her pencil to this. Now because I have such a strong eye and I'm pale skinned, I feel like it's going to kind of wash me out. So I want to give myself a little bit of color. So I'm going to use Benefit's Hoola Bronzer. And I'm just going to use a Real Techniques blush brush and kind of just sweep all the way through. I'm not really contouring. Just give myself a little bit of color. And for blush, I'm going to go for a very, very soft color, soft pink, and I'm going to use MAC's Well Dressed blush just on the apples of my cheeks. And to add highlight, I'm going to use my favorite highlighter, which is Gemma Kid's Dewy Glow All Over Radiance Cream in Ice Gold. Right here on the cheekbone, right down the bridge of my nose, right on my brow bone, and then I'm going to take a Sephora small shader brush, and I'm going to take the highlighter, put it right in my tear ducts. And then I'm going to go back with my Wake Me Up Concealer by Rimmel and just put a little bit right underneath the eye. In with my Dome Crease brush again by Real Techniques, and this is just to cover up any possible fallout I've had when I put on my eyeshadow, as well as the fact that I've been wearing this makeup for a while now. It may have slightly worn off. And then I just really like this concealer to kind of brighten the eye area as well. For my lips, I'm going to keep them very neutral, so I'm going to start off with lining my lips with my NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the color Vanilla Sky. Then I'm going to use MAC's Creme de Nude lipstick. And last on my lips, I'm going to use Bourjois 3D Effect, and this is in the color Brune Poetic. And to finish everything off, I'm just going to powder my face with my Makeup Forever HD High Definition Powder. I just take this and I just pour a little bit into the top. I'm going to take the same blush brush from before and just kind of put it all over my face. Mainly my T-zone area, just because I tend to get more shine in that area. And that is my finished navy smoky eye look. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment bar below, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.